I am here to discuss the Las Vegas Aces. And quickly, because I want to get my thoughts on the record for the ethos, I love the Las Vegas Aces, and this season is no different. I, like last season, believe that they will become the champion of the WNBA this year. And the investment Mark Davis has shown us by bringing in Kennedy Carter, y'all got gold for dirt cheap, because the backstory on who Kennedy Carter is as a player and her attitude, etc., so forth. With that being said, everybody else in other leagues, predominantly male leagues, allow concessions for the eccentric player, if you will. Finally, we living in a time where the eccentric WNBA player gets to get another opportunity at it. And the reality is, aces have all they need. Now, that game against Atlanta Dream, Atlanta is a dog of a team. I will get this to Atlanta. Atlanta is souped up like the boys, because Atlanta got Alicia Gray. Ryan didn't even play. You got Nas Hillman. You got Angel Reese, Canada, etc. Pal, and that rookie Navarro. I had to learn her name because she was doing so much, because the announcer was saying it so much. I appreciated her effort to not give up. When she got her minutes, she made the most of them. And I appreciated that on a national stage. So nobody was saying Navarro's name before that game. But I, in this moment, get to say her name because she did so much to try to bring her team back. But you can't come back against the Aces. And really, the luxury of hope that was dangled in front of the Dream was really there because of the lackadaisicalness, lulls that greatness goes through, when they're bored with what they're doing. But this is what I'm knowing. They're going to get a handle on that. And they going to be more consistent. They just came off a back-to-back playing Connecticut. And Connecticut was easy work. Connecticut is an immature team. Sorry to say, but it is what it is. Their chemistry isn't built. They don't have... Yes, Brittany Griner is their vet over there, but it's not... She just got there, and let's be honest, she only went there because Atlanta ain't had the money to pay her like her name deserved to be paid in this time that we got that CBA deal. But with that being said, the Aces are them. The Aces gonna be the champion this year. I don't care who think different. Who can challenge them with Kennedy Carter is coming. Y'all sleep on Jewel Lloyd enough. Enough. Y'all sleep on Jewel Lloyd, because y'all perceived that she should have come over to the Aces and did what she did in Seattle in her prime. Cool, but she does that. She plays like a veteran, and that's what's not being understood. Jewel Lloyd is IQ for the game is out of this world, okay? So she's willing to sacrifice her body on defense in ways, the intangible. I call her the string theory of basketball when it comes to her play for the Las Vegas Aces. For as much as she may not go up there and put up the 30 and the 40 and the 50 she would put up in Seattle, she giving over her body in a way, coming off the bench when she a Hall of Famer, guaranteed. But she volunteered to come off the bench, and it worked out. Now you have Kennedy coming off the bench. Who allowed it? I love it. I love it. Who gonna stop it though? Y'all yet to name a show. The only person, not person, but the only franchise I thought that could give some go to Vegas like that would have been a Dream. LA is no match. I love Naneka with all thy heart. She is the reason I even give respect to that franchise of Sparks, because I grew up not liking them. So I respect Naneka, but Naneka ain't gonna do it. I love her, but that ain't gonna get you to the championship. And the Erica Hamby get ate up every time she play against the Aces. So who in this league, y'all think Indiana gonna do it? I mean, Aaliyah Boston might get some work, but I don't see nobody really in the way. In the way like that. Nobody's in the way. New York? No. No, it don't go. And New York folded to one of them expansion franchises, if I'm not mistaken. So hell fucking no. New York ain't gonna win shit. Who else? It's nobody out there who really gonna give them. Chicago, I have to eat my words. Chicago said, you know what? I'm gonna give up Angel Reese and I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get Skylar Diggins. I'm gonna get Rakia Jackson, even though Rakia is injured, I believe, has a concussion, if I'm not mistaken. But with that being said, for the long run, she's still here. Who else they went and got? We already had Cardoza in Chicago. So if that's the case, I've yet to see them play them yet. But still, I don't believe in y'all. Because y'all whack franchise. Y'all whack franchise off the rip and from the front office. So y'all can't stand to win a championship against a freaking Las Vegas Aces team. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And watching that game, and this is a bigger point. That game against Dream, what that proved is basketball, women's basketball, that product is an entity of value in of itself, and people have allegiance to their market, and I'm witnessing it with that Atlanta Dream market, because the fact that people went up for Alicia Gray the way they went up for Alicia Gray on the opening introductions, bigger than they went up for Angel Reese, it mean they market know they self. That market know they self. And I love that for them. I love that for them. And if Ryan, and the fact that it was just a good game to watch. It was especially towards the end. I love it when they blowing out people, but with them not having Ryan Howard on the court, it did show that they have a give in them for the playoff that can push to the next level. However, it's not going to stop the Aces. Please believe that, and please know that. And I ain't even going to ask you to believe that and know that. Just know it when you see it come playoff time. Because who going to stop them? Dana Evans is still out. You got backup point guard coming. Kennedy Carter comes off the bench. You got who? The WNBA. This is how I know the Vegas franchise really them when it comes to women's basketball. Like, they really respect women's basketball. The fact that Becky wasn't on no politics, was allowing Kennedy to get there. Yes, Teresa made the phone call. That was a level of politics in and of itself. But the fact that Becky was open to the phone call for the name of Kennedy Carter, I'm here for it. I love it. This is a new era. Brandy Kennedy, do it for the Brandy Reeds who didn't get this chance. Do it for all the ones who got pushed out, who was cold, all the ones who had mental breaks because they didn't like your level of game. This is a new day, and I'm so glad I exist in it because I appreciate that Aces gave Kennedy that. And Kennedy is playing her role too. Giving you 20 off the bench is crazy. You guaranteed, she is guaranteed you at least 18 to 20 off the bench. How? How? Y'all let it go. I love it for us. The abundance of riches that is the Las Vegas Aces. I get it now. I don't understand a Dallas Cowboy fan in that They are losers, but I do understand the loyalty to a franchise one has when you're a fan of a franchise in sports that they have for the Dallas Cowboys. And that's how I feel about the Aces. I know every year coming out, I just know like they gonna win the championship. And they, unlike the Dallas Cowboys, always prove me right. Always prove me right. And I love it. That game against the Dream was entertaining on so many levels. I did have concerns about my gladiator, Jackie Young. I love Jackie Young. Everybody know me. I love Jackie Young. But Jackie Young, over the course of a couple of games, and she has been reported as having personal um, issues that's impeded on her game and her production in the last game. I hope whatever she's going through, she gets to go through it and come through better than she was before she was presented with the challenge. However, it is something to see as a fan to see Jackie not offensively productive on the point side. She was productive in other ways. Defensively, she was productive. And she kept her head in the game. Even on offense, she had some passes that were some hockey passes and hockey assists that showed that she was engaged. She just wasn't able to put up shot in the basket that game. Even against Connecticut, that second game they had against Connecticut, I felt like Jackie was forcing it a bit. Maybe I'm just looking at something different. But she did, like I say, it was reported she had something going on personally that may have impeded on her production on the court. So let's pray her strength in the Lord. Let's say that she will do better going forward and that whatever is the challenge, she shall overcome. And to the ethos, tell the future, I said so. Aces will be the champion of the 2026 season. Thank you for listening if you're listening, and let y'all have a great day, great year, and great life. Bye.